We are discussing Power View. In the Power View, so far we completed. Please come in. Uh, Discussing Power View. So far we completed 6 classes. Today's class is class number 7. What we are going to discuss in the class 7 is in the 6 classes we discussed visuals for visualizing categorical data. In the 6th class we started what? Visuals for visualizing categorical data. Today's class is class number 7, and in the class 7 also we'll discuss continuation continuation to visuals for visualizing what? Categorical data. Hmm. Fine. Yesterday we understand categorical data, right? To show the same categorical data, what are the other visuals we have? We will discuss now. To discuss this, open Power BI desktop and load some tables. Load some tables. Click on blank report. Go to model view and load some tables first. Click on get data, Excel, and load orders table. Select the orders table and click on load. Let's load some more tables. Click on get data, Excel, EMP. Let's load only EMP table for time being. Only EMP table. EMP table, click on load. Okay. I have some tables. Uh, Now, yesterday we discussed about pie chart and what? Donut chart. But the pie chart and donut chart, you can show less number of categorical values. What you can show? Less number of categories. Take an example. I want to create a visual where I need to show subcategory wise sales. What we need to show? Subcategory wise sales. Subcategory is having how many categorical values? 17 categorical values. How many categorical values? 17. So can I show 17 values in the pie chart? No. Let's see. Let's try. Go and take the pie chart. If you want to drag subcategory and sales, where is the place for subcategory? Which field will here? Legend. Where to drag the sales? Values. So go and drag the subcategory to the legend. Go and drag sales to the values. See, is it looking good here? We cannot read all the values. You are trying to show more values with less space. Even when you make it big, it doesn't look that good, that much good. Okay. Yeah. So end goal is when you present the data, client need to understand the data within few seconds. You don't want to take much time to understand the data. Okay. So I already said that in the pie chart recommended to show around how many values? 5. Now this is not the right visual. Go to where? You can convert the visual pie chart to donut chart. Select the visual and click on what? Donut. Pie chart got converted to what? Donut. Here also we cannot read the values properly. Okay, this values I can read it properly till here, but these values they were a bit clumsy. Here there are a lot of values not looking so great here. So the same data, where is the best spaces? There is a visual called what? Treemap. Next visual we are going to discuss is in this category, Treemap visual. Treemap visual. As usual, when you want to learn any visual, you need to learn 3 things. What are the 3 things? Purpose, fieldworks, formatting, options. What is the purpose of tree map visual is? Tree map visual is used to show categorical data only. Is used to show what type of data? Categorical data. When we have medium number of categorical values, medium number of categorical values. See, there is no thumb rule that in the pie chart you need to show around 5. I written here in the pie chart or donut chart, you need to show how many categorical values. Nowhere they mention in any books or anywhere Microsoft document around 5. So I just said around 5. On what basis means? I said based on uh, if you share this visual with the client, even if you show 10 values, if client can read them, that is fine. Only thing is, it's not that you need to show only around 5 values. Even if you show 10 values, if client can read it properly, then no problem. Huh? Don't tell this is a fixed. Right here also, we are telling what? Medium number of categorical values. Treemap, you can show till medium number of categorical values. Just number means there is no fixed number. Till what number we can see, you can drag it. Now go and try to remove, convert this visual. There is a next visual called what? Tree map. Go to format, enable the data labels. When compared to, look at here, when compared to pie chart, when compared to donut chart, tree map, it is looking good or not? It is looking good. Here we can read better when compared to that. Even if you think that this visual is not good for this information, you can go to the next visual called bar chart. Which visual? See, if you think that I cannot read these values, I want even much better. If you are fine with this visual, if client is able to read, say he said that I'm fine, then leave it to tree map. Otherwise, go to what? Bar chart. In the bar chart, we can even see this remaining values also properly. Every value we can see it. We'll understand bar chart. Okay. So we got the purpose of tree map. Tree map usually is used to show what? Categorical data when you have medium number of categories. What is the next one you need to understand about tree map? Field wells. We need to learn about what? Field wells. Let's go and see what are the field wells tree map have. Even in this tree map, take an example, you have a product name. Product name is also a categorical data, which got categorized. How many categorical values are there? 1850 categorical values are there. This 1850, instead of subcategory, when I show product name here, does we able to understand? No. In the pie chart? No. In the tree map? No. Then what is the visual? Bar chart. In the bar chart, we can scroll down and we can see every value, what is the sales. Even if you have 100 values, we can scroll down and see it. Like this, let's take the tree map and see the field wells. What are the field well names? First field well name is what? Category. Second field well name is what? Details. Third field well name is values. Fourth field well name is tooltips. Write them. First field well name we see is what? Category. Second field well name. Details. Third field well name. Values. Fourth field well name. Tooltips. So, here same. Previously, the field well name is legend, but this time it is not the legend. This time it is category. It is what? Category. Previously, details is in the third place. In which place? Third place. Now, details is in the second place. Which place? That is the only difference. Into details, what type of columns? One dimensional column. Only? In previously, values is in the second position. Now it is in the third position. There is no difference. Both are same. Values is for what type of columns? Multiple fact column when there is no dimension column in the details. What is the last field well? Tooltips. What is tooltips? Multiple fact columns. Multiple fact columns. So here, almost field wells behavior is same. Might be names are different. What is the other difference? Field wells names are different. Then what is the other position? Position. Previously details is in the third place. Now it is in where? Second place. Fine. That is about purpose. That is about what? Field wells. Now you tell me in the tree map where to drag category column. So I want to show subcategory wise sales, right? You guys tell me where to drag subcategory column into which field well? Category. Into where? Category. Where to drag sales one? Values. Correct. Drag the subcategory to category. Drag the sales to values. You are able to see subcategory and I want to see sales number here. To make any change to the visual, where we need to go? Format. Go to format, visual formatting. You have what? Data labels on this. You'll get that sales value. Okay. Remaining fields, I don't want to sit and explain. The field will is same. So here, let me ask one question. You have a EMP table. You have a salary column. My client want to see for all the employees what is the salary we are paying. To show all the employees what is the salary we are paying, generally we will take which visual card and you will go to which table AP and drag what salary. When I drag the salary, what is the salary? 39K for what? All the employees. So, now, okay. Now, a client is asking to show department-wise salaries. Which one? How many different departments are there? Four. Is it a categorical column? Yes or no? Department number is a categorical column? Yes or no? It's a categorical column. How many categorical values are there? Four. Which usually you will use? I want to show department-wise salaries. Which usually we will use generally?
Pie.
Pie chart. Pie or donut chart? Pie or donut chart. So you might ask one question. So why we are discussing, if you even, I said that we need to drag dimension column to where, category, fact column to where, value. Why we need to discuss this and waste the time? Even when I take the tree map, even when I go and select subcategory column, even when I go and drag what? Sales, subcategory got added to what? Category, sales got added to what? Values. Does it add correctly? Yes, when it is adding correctly, why we need to sit and discuss all this? Let me explain. Now you tell me, I said that I want to show department-wise salaries. You taking which visual? Pie chart. What are the two columns you are planning to track? Department and salary. Generally in the pie chart, department number column need to drag to which place? Legend. Salary column you need to drag to which place? Values, right? Let's try to drag not into field wells. Try to drag into where? Pie chart. Go and drag department number into pie chart. Salary into what? Pie chart. So, are you getting department-wise salaries here? No. So it is taken to where? Both through the values. Is there any meaning for this visual? This visual is wrong. If you don't know about the field wells now, how can you correct it? So at least you know that you need department number in where? Legend. It is going unfortunately to what? When you try to drag the columns on top of visual, 90% of time it will take to the right field wells. Sometimes it will take to what? Wrong field wells. For that purpose, we need to know about what? Field wells. Now you need to select this department number column, move it to where?
Lesson.
Legend. Select the department number, move it to legend. Now is the visual changing now? What you are seeing right now? Department wise salaries. So department 20, 11K, 50, 10K, 30, 9K, 10, 9K. We are getting department wise salary. That is the reason we are spending time on learning what? Field wells. Right? Okay, we understand tree map purpose and we understand what? Field wells. Next one, formatting options. So let's go to tree map and let me explain the formatting options. What are the formatting options you have? Go to format. First one is what? Legend. We already know about what legend means. Yes or no? I'll come back to what? Colors. In few minutes, I'll come back to colors. Next one is layout. It is squarified. It is telling something like this. Binary. I don't see this formatting option previously. It's every month Power BI will update their software, and this formatting option you might not see when you install Power BI Desktop for 2-3 months back or that time. You will find in the new version only. I'm also seeing for the first time. Okay, let's see what change you will get. When I select binary, what is the change you are getting? Quantity. Ah, okay, might be. We'll see what change you might be getting there. Why legend? Okay, which is there in the first? It is showing. Same legend is showing. It's not changing any legend. Might be in alternative columns and rows it is showing. So might be it will allow us to change some by default. What you have here, square fight might be in this scenario. First phones is there, and then chairs, Storage tables based on the data, highest data from top to bottom, you are getting it. Might be when you select binary, let's enable the data labels. First highest, second highest, third highest, fourth highest, like this you are getting. When you go to layout and when I change like this, so fine, leave it about it. We'll see what is tiling method. It is telling what tiling method. Each one is a tiling here. The tile. Which one? Tile. This one is one tile. This one is one tile. This one is another tile. So tiling method. How you need to show the tiles might be the option. This one. There is something called what? Alternating columns and rows. So, like this. If you want to change the tiling style, maybe you will change it here. I'll go with what the default one. Next one, data labels. So if you want to format these numbers, we can format in where? Data labels. Next one is what? Category labels. If you want to format this text values, phones, chairs, finders, if you want to change this text, where we can change it? Category label. Next one is here, colors. Now every subcategory have a different color, right? My requirement is, if you want to change any specific subcategory color, you can go and change it. I'm changing the phone's color. If you would like to change any color here, you can change it. So instead of that, my requirement is I don't want to change the colors here manually. I want to give the colors for the subcategories based on the sales value. Based on what? From when the subcategory is having sales 0 to 100K, where to where? I need to give red color. So I'm treating that subcategories as having low sales. So I need to give what? Red color. Starting from 100K to 300K, where to where? 100K to 300K. What color? Yellow. Then 300K to max. I need to give green color. I'm treating this sales value subcategories which have sales in between these numbers as medium sales. Which color? Yellow. Starting from 300K till where? Max. I'm treating that as good sales. I want to give what? Green color. So we call this kind of thing as conditional formatting. Which one? I need to give the color based on conditions or sales. That we call it as conditional formatting. How to give the colors is go to a formatting option called what? Colors. There is something advanced controls f of x. What you see? Conditional formatting. When I click on conditional formatting, format style, there are multiple options. Gradient, rules, field value. For today, I'll talk about gradient and rules. In the coming classes, you will understand about what? Field value. For now, go with what? Gradient. I want to do the formatting based on count of subcategory or what? It is telling that you want to do the conditional formatting based on count of subcategory. Is it correct? No. I want to do it based on what? Based on sales. You need to go and change it to what? Sales. Go here and change it to sales. Now it is doing conditional formatting based on what? Sum of sales. By default, lowest values it is giving what? Light color. Highest sales it is giving what? Dark color. We call it as saturation of colors. What we call it as? Saturation of colors. Light colors towards what? Dark colors. So there is an option called what? Add a middle color. Middle sales value, you will get what color now? Let's first go with this. Now you are getting wherever you see light colors, low sales. Wherever you see dark colors, higher sales. Medium color, medium sales. Instead of that, you can add what? Middle color also. In the middle, if you want yellow color, we can add it. Like this, this is not our requirement. There are a lot of colors, light colors, medium colors, like that, dark colors. I don't want this many colors. I want only 3 colors. Click on remove conditional formatting. This time, my requirement is not the gradient. I need to define what? So rules. You need to define the rules based on which column? Sum of sales. So sum of sales starting from, I'm not doing the formatting based on percentages. I'm doing the formatting based on what? Number starting from where? 0, 100K. Which color you want? Red color. Click on what? New rule. Starting from where? 100K. 100K. Number. See, this is still less than 100K. This one greater than or equal to. Hmm. 100K will include in second condition or first condition?
Okay.
Second condition. 100K to less than 300K. Less than
300.
300K. What color you want? Yellow. Take another one. Starting from where?
Yellow.
Yes. 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 300K. Starting from 300K. What? Till max, right? Don't pass any number. When you pass any number, it will do till there. If you don't pass any number, it will till take max. You want green color, right? Somewhere I don't see green color in this palette. If you know notice, you need to click on what? More colors. So when I click on more colors, you can
More colors.
somewhere here green is available. Choose the green color. Press what? Okay. Now you see, based on the between 0 to 100K, you are getting what colors? Red colors. 100 to
Red color.
yellow. 300 to max green color, right? Like this, if you
Green
want to
color.
do conditional formatting, you can do it. Right. That is about visual level formatting options. Yesterday, I shared one video about general formatting options, right? Yes, sir. Right. We are done with which visual now? Treemap visual. So once after the Treemap visual, next visual we'll discuss is. So far, we completed pie, donut, Treemap.
Donut.
Now, uh,
Treemap.
I'll discuss the first row of visuals, what we have. We broadly call them first row of visuals as bar and column charts. First row of visuals, we call it as what? Bar and column charts. In today's class, I'll discuss all these visuals. First row, whatever the visuals are there, that visuals we call it as bar and column charts. Visuals which are horizontal like this, they are bar. Which are vertical, they are column. So this one is a bar chart. This one is a column chart. Bar chart, column chart. Like this, there are different bar charts, different column charts. We'll see. What is the first bar chart you see? Stacked bar chart. What is the one? Stacked bar chart. Now, stacked bar chart. In Power BI, there is no separate bar chart. Will you go and check it here? Will you find anywhere bar chart means no? If you want to present the data in the bar chart, we need to use which visual? Stacked bar chart itself will work as what? Bar chart. Stacked bar chart itself will work like a bar chart. I'll tell you what is the difference between bar chart and what is the difference between stacked bar chart. You will learn. Now, first, as usual, when you want to learn one visual, what is the first thing we need to learn? Purpose, field wells, and what? Formatting options. First, let me start with the purpose of this visual. So bar chart is used to show categorical data only. What type of data? Categorical data. When we have more number of categorical values. When we have what? More number of categorical values. Whenever we have more categorical values, then you need to use which one? Bar chart. So take an example. I have a product name and I already shown you. When I try to plot the product name by sales in pie chart, donut chart, and tree map, we are not able to understand it. We need to present in which visual? Bar. Take what? Stacked bar chart. So in the bar chart, what are the columns you need to show? Product name and sales. Okay. Before I'll drag it. I'll come back and I'll discuss product name and sales. So go and enable what? Data labels. Now, how many products we have? We can scroll down and we can see it. Many products also we can see it. That data I cannot read here properly. Donut also we cannot read properly. Treemap. Where we can read properly? Bar chart. That is the reason I said bar chart is used to show what? Categorical data when you have more number of categorical values. That is the purpose. So I have a question. My client is asking to show category wise sales. So is it wrong to present the category wise sales in a bar chart? Okay, I take one bar chart. To show category wise sales, what is the best visual I said? Pie chart. What is the best visual I said? Pie chart, right? So instead of presenting in the pie chart, I'm trying to present in the bar chart. drag the category, drag what? Sales, go to format, enable the data labels. Do you think that it is wrong to present the category wise sales in the bar chart? Wrong or correct? It's not wrong. So it's wrong to present the data product wise sales in where? Pie chart. Pie chart always you need to keep what? Less values. Less values. Not recommended to keep what? More values. Donut chart also not recommended to keep what? More values. This kind of data not recommended to show here. Bar chart can support what? More values. Even when you show less values, you can see it or not. Sometimes if client is not telling what visual they want, the best visual you can take is what? Pie chart. Sometimes specifically client will tell, I want to see category wise sales on bar chart. And where? Bar chart. That time you need to use which visual? Bar chart. Don't tell that bar chart is for only more values. You cannot show less values here. So bar chart can support less values to more values. Right. That is about the bar chart purpose. Next one is we need to learn about what? We understand purpose. So now till now it is not a stacked bar chart. Even though you take stacked bar chart visual with one dimensional column and one fact column, it is just a what? Bar chart. I'll tell you when it will be converted to the stacked bar chart. Till now it's just a bar chart. Now let's see what are the field wells you have. What is the first field well name? Let's take the bar chart. What are the field wells? Y-axis. This is the y-axis. Next one. This one is x-axis. Then legend, small multiples, tooltips. Write that field wells. What is the first field well we notice? Legend. Now you have a new field well called small multiples and then tooltips. These are the 5 field wells we have, right? Now, same again. Previously might be the field well name is what? Category. Now it is y-axis. Instead of category, it is what now? Y-axis. Previously, the field well name is what? Values. This time it is not values. It is what? X-axis. It is x-axis. Previously, the field well name is what? Details. But this time it is not the details. It is what? It is legend. Now, what you need to change here? Legend is for what? Only one dimensional column. X-axis will allow what? Multiple fact columns. Dimensional column in legend. Dimensional column in what? Legend. Copy this. Not details. Here it is what? Legend. Small multiple is a new field well. I'll discuss about it. Next one is what? Tooltips. Tooltips here and there, it is same. Almost 90% field wells are same or not. Might be their names are different, order is different. Remaining all are same here. I'll talk remaining things. Small multiples. Now you tell me. I want to show product name by sales here. To show product name by sales, where to drag product name? Y-axis. Y-axis I said for multiple related dimensional columns. So, x-axis we will drag product name by sales. Sales, right? Drag the product name to it. X-axis drag the sales to. Sorry, y-axis drag the sales to it. X-axis. Can I go and add here category column? Yes. Sir. Can I go and drag in between category and product name subcategory column? Yes, sir. So what did it do now? With category, subcategory, and product name, it created what? Hierarchy. With that hierarchy, it created what? Drill down visual. Drill down visual. You are seeing drill down options or not? Yes, that is the here. So till here, so we understand field wells is same. I don't want to spend much time here. Let's remove the product name and subcategory. Till now, it is a bar chart only. Even though I take the visual called stacked bar chart, let me write one point. With one dimension column and one fact column, with one dimension and one fact column, with one dimension and one fact column, stacked bar chart visual will work like a bar chart. With one dimension and one fact column, stacked bar chart visual will work like what? Bar chart. It will work like a bar chart. This is stacked bar chart or bar chart? bar chart. When it will be converted to the stacked bar chart is, take an example. Now you are showing only technology, how much is the sales. I want to show category wise, region wise sales. What is the another column you are planning to add? Region column. To this visual, when you want to add the region, can I add the region to y-axis? No. Y-axis is for what? Related dimension columns. No. Then where is the place for region? Legend, right? Go and drag region to the legend. This time, in a single bar, how many values are there? Four values. Four regions are there, right? Four values. This value is for which region? Technology. This value is for central, east, south, west. How I am telling based on the legend. Now you are seeing category wise what? Region wise sales, right? Mm. Now this we call it as stacked. It is what? In a single bar, if you show multiple values, one on top of other like this, we call it as what? Stacked. In a single bar, if you show multiple values, if we show how many values? Multiple values, we call as what? Stacked. Multiple values, one on top of other. Multiple values, one on top of other, we call as stacked. Okay. Now you are showing the values horizontally. Horizontal means what? Bar. You are showing multiple values, one on top of other. It is what? Stacked. This is what? Stacked bar chart. Hmm. In the stacked bar chart, sometimes they will ask us to show total. Now you are showing category wise, region wise sales. I want to see technology altogether how much sales we are getting. What I need to show? Technology altogether, what is the sales we are getting? I want to show here. How to show? Format. There is something called what? This internal numbers, we call it as data labels here. When you have a multiple values, better to enable what? When I enable the total label, you are seeing total or not? The sales is for what? Technology, furniture, right? We are able to see category wise, region wise sales, and we can see category overall sales, right? Uh, so this is how you have, okay, remaining field wells are common here. I don't want to spend some time. Next one is what? One field well we are seeing is small multiples. When you want to learn one field well, what is the one you need to learn? Okay, I'm planning to learn small multiples. What you need to know first about small multiples? Dimension or fact. We need to go and understand whether I need to drag a dimension or fact. So here, generally, we'll drag dimension column. Which column? I'll tell you what scenarios we'll drag it. Take one bar chart for time being. In the bar chart, plot category wise sales. What you need to show? Drag the category to y-axis, sales to x-axis, go to format, enable the data. You are showing category wise sales for how many regions here? Four regions. How many regions? Client is telling that I want to split this single bar chart into four bar charts. You want to split one bar chart into how many bar charts? Four bar charts for each region separately. First, I need to show what? Central, category wise sales. Then second one, east. Then south. Then west. I want to show four bar charts side by side. I need to compare them by going to side by side here. How can you convert single bar chart into four bar chart is using a what? Small multiples. Which column? Region. When I drag it, how many bar charts you are getting? Four, right? You are getting four bar charts. So first one is what? Central, category wise sales. Second one, south, category wise sales. Like this, each category wise sales for each region you are showing side by side. This is small multiples. One, two, three. This four are multiples. Once you understand it is for what? Dimension column. What is the next one we need to understand? Fact column. Once you understand small multiple is for dimension column, then what you need to understand? One or multiple. We need to understand what? One or multiple. Whether I need to drag one dimension column, will some field wells will allow what? Only one. Some field wells will allow what? Multiple. If you see, if you take this legend, when I go and try to drag one more dimension column to the legend, will it support? Replace, right? It will not support. So in the same note, you need to learn what? Will the small multiples will allow or not? You already drag what? Region. You are going to drag what? Segment. Does it allows? Yes, it allows. So what it will do is, it will give multiple bar charts in this combination. In this Previously, when you drag region, how many bar charts you got? Four. Why four? Four regions. Now, segment. Segments, how many segments I have is three segments. How many segments? Three. In the combination, you'll get it. How many? Three fours are 12. How many you'll get? Three fours are 12 bar charts. See here, first one, first region with first segment. First region with first segment. What is the first region? Central, what is the first segment? Consumer. Same first region with what? Second segment. First region with what? Third segment. So one region is done with all the three segments. Then second region, first segment. Second region, second segment. Second region, third segment. Then third region. So like this, how many bar charts are there? 12, right? So when you have 12 bar charts, I would like to show uh, uh, 3 rows and 4 columns. Now it is showing what here? 2 columns. How many columns? 2 columns. How many rows means? 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many rows are there? 6 rows are there. So I don't want to show like this. How I want to show it is, I want to show in 3 rows and 2 columns. What is that? 3 rows and 4 columns. 3 rows and 4 columns. How can we change it to 3 rows and 4 columns? Is select this, go to a format. There is something called what? Small multiples. There is something called what? Layout, rows and columns. Currently, how many rows and columns you are seeing now? 2 rows, 2 columns. What we are planning to change? 3 rows, 4 columns. 3 rows, 4 columns. Thus, we are able to show all the 12 in one box. No? So this, if you want to change, you can change it. If you think that it is looking clumsy, you can go back to what? 2 by 2. 2 by 2. If you want to see remaining values, what you would like to do? Scroll down. We need to do what? Scroll down and see. Right. Like this, we can change what? Small multiple layouts. When I go to format, small multiple layout, if you want, you can change it. Here, finally, small multiple is for dimensional column 1 or multiple? Multiple. It is for what? Multiple dimension columns. Multiple dimension columns. Fine. That is about the field wells. We understand purpose and field wells. Next one, formatting options. So let's start discussing about the formatting options. Fine. So to discuss the formatting options, just go to the simple one. Let's take a bar chart. To make it very simple, I'll take a bar chart. In the bar chart, I'll go and drag category to y-axis and sales to x-axis. Go to format. So first, let's enable the data label. Which one? Data label. Why total label is grayed out here? It's a bar chart or stacked bar chart? No. Bar chart. Bar chart will not require what? Total label. This is data label only now. So when you have a stacked bar chart, then we need what? Total labels. Here, first one is what? Y-axis. To format this particular area, we can do it in where? Y-axis. To format this particular area, we can do it in where? X-axis. To format this legend, this one we know that this one we call it as what? Legend. To format this particular legend, we can do it in where? Legend. So to this is small multiples. See why small multiples is grayed out here. When I go to format, small multiples is what? Grayed out. Why we don't drag the columns in where? Small multiples. When you drag the columns in the small multiples, then it will be enabled. Small multiples. Next one, grid lines. You are seeing some dotted lines in the background, right? That we call it as grid lines. If you do, when I go to the grid lines, what is the color you have? Gray color. If you want that grid lines bigger one, you can change it. Sometimes they don't want any lines in the background. They want a plain background. What you can do? Grid lines of when I off this, you are getting what? Plain. If you want any lines in the background of the bar chart, you can add it. So this is a simple formatting option only. Next one is what? Zoom slider. Let me tell you a scenario when I will use zoom slider. I'm taking a stacked bar chart. I'm going to drag subcategory to y-axis, sales to x-axis. Is a bar chart or stacked bar chart? It's a bar chart for time for now. And in this, I want to add region also. Where to add region into the legend. Now, if you look at this visual, it's a stacked bar chart. Okay. Now, we cannot read all the values. So we can read the values only till somewhere binders. Starting from the missions, can I read the values? No. In this scenario, there is one formatting option. Go to the zoom slider. Which one? When I go to the zoom slider, does it added one new slider here? Yes. Now what you can do is you can slide zoom it. Now can I able to read appliance values? Yes. Still,
Hmm.
if you want to read this art values also, you still can zoom it. So now can I able to read art values? Yes. Like this, if there are values which you are not able to read, better to enable what? Zoom slider. Set. Just imagine instead of subcategory, you have category here. Does it require a zoom slider now? Not
No.
required. I can go and stop the zoom slider. Next one is what? Bars. Take one staggered bar chart. Drag subcategory by sales. Subcategory to y-axis, sales to x-axis. Now I want to give the bar color based on the sales value. Now every bar, what is this bars is? There is a formatting option called what? Bars. When I go to the bars, now you have a color. What is the color for every bar? Blue color. Now I want to change the bar colors based on the sales value. Based on what? So 0 to 100K. I want to show it in red color. 100K to 300K yellow. 300K to max green color. I want to change based on the sales. What you need to do now? Bars, conditional formatting, f of x. You need to define what? Rules based on sales. Again, same. Previously, what you written. Starting from 0 till where? 100K. Which color? Red. Click on what? New rule. Starting from where? 100K till 300K. Till what? 300K. Which color? Yellow. Starting from where? 300K. Till where? Max. If you want, I'll go with blue color for time being. Click on what? Okay. So does it changes the colors based on sales value? Yes. That is what? Bars. If you want to change the bar colors or anything you need to do formatting in the bar, you can change it. Is it mandatory that we need to go and do all the formatting changes? Based on the customer requirement. If you think that it is not looking good. So let's say when I create a bar chart with subcategory wise sales, I created a bar chart with subcategory and sales. It's not mandatory that you need to go and utilize every formatting option. In this visual, I'm fine with everything except the numbers. Except what? I want to get these numbers. When you want to get these numbers, you need to go to where? Format. You will only use what? You don't even touch remaining thing. It's not mandatory. But have an idea what each formatting will do. Once after this, you have something called a ribbon. Which one? In the formatting, next formatting, below the bars, you see what? Ribbon. When I enable the ribbon, you don't get white color. So previously you used to get what here? White color. Instead of white color, you will get a filled color. Some light color, it got filled. So even when I go and drag into the legend region column, see the ribbon looks different now. Are you getting like a ribbon like this one? Orange color ribbon, blue color ribbon here, right? So ribbon, that is ribbon. So, and we know what data labels. This internal numbers, if you want to format, where you can format data labels. If you want an external number, total labels. If you want to make it a bigger one, we need to make it in the total labels. If you want to make it bold, you can bold it. Right, that is total labels. What is the last option you have? Plot area background. What is the plot area background is? So I want to add a logo, my company logo in the background. If you want to add in background of the bar chart, I need to have my company logo. If you want to get background of the bar chart, if you want any image or logo, you can add it in where? Plot area background. When I go to plot area background, you'll see what? Browse image, what you would like to show. Desktop. I just adding this image. You can add any image you would like. I'm just adding this image. There are options like normal, then what? Fit, and then fill. So it is dominating the existing colors. You can make it light. In the transparency, if you take it towards 100, you'll get a light logo. Now, even if you remove the sales, you can see there is a logo in the background of it. On top of that logo, you are plotting the values. Hmm. Fine. So if you want to plot something over there, you can plot it. So we understand all the formatting options or not? Visual, y-axis, x-axis, legend, small multiples, grid lines, zoom slider, bars, ribbon, data labels, total labels, plot area value. What is the purpose of each formatting option? I explained, right? Fine. So general formatting options are common for what? All the visuals. We are done with, so far we are done with stacked bar chart or what? Bar chart. Once after this stacked bar chart or bar chart, what is the next visual you have? Stacked column chart. Stacked column chart. Previously it is stacked bar, now it is stacked column chart. Stacked column chart. You don't have a separate column chart also. Stacked column chart itself will work like what? If you want to present the data in the column chart, you need to use which visual? Stacked column chart. Let's take the stacked column chart. I'm taking a stacked column chart. Generally, what scenarios you need to use the stacked column chart is whenever we need to show the negative measure values. Whenever we need to show negative values. Negative values, then we will use what? Column chart. Then we'll use okay. Whenever we need to show negative values to show what? Negative values. Let me tell you what is this negative values. Take an example, one table visual. In the table visual, go and drag subcategory and profit. Which columns? Subcategory and what is the next column? Profit. If you see the profit numbers there are some profit numbers you have what? Minus. Two cases minus, tables minus, right? Negative numbers are there in profit column or not? Whenever we have negative values, what is the best visual to show? Column chart. Take the column chart. So I write the purpose here. Next one is field wells is pin to pin same. All the first row, 6 visuals will have almost same field wells. Almost same field wells. And but let me tell you one important point. Hmm. So what is the only changes in the field wells? For bar charts, first you will have what? Y-axis, then you will have what? X-axis. For column charts, first you will get X-axis, then you will get what? Y-axis. That is the only difference. This is the column chart, which is X-axis. This one is what? X-axis. This one is what? Y-axis. You tell me in the column chart, X-axis, what you will show? Dimensions or facts? Dimensions. Y-axis? Fact, right? Fact. That's what here. X-axis, you will show what? Previously, dimensions you will show in where? Y-axis. If it is a bar chart, dimension will show. If it is a bar chart, this is y-axis. Will show dimensions in where? Y-axis. If it is a column chart, will show in where? X-axis. That is only the difference. You can see previously bar chart, y-axis, dimension column. Now column chart, x-axis, dimension. Only that axis will interchange. Remaining all field wells are same. You guys tell me now. I would like to show subcategory wise profit here. Which one? Subcategory wise profit. Where to drag subcategory? X-axis. Where to drag profit? Y-axis. Go and drag subcategory to x-axis and profit to what? Y-axis. Go and enable their numbers. Numbers. Go to format. Enable what? Data labels. This visual, I can have 0. Below the 0, whatever subcategories are there, they are doing what? Negative. Above the 0, whatever the subcategories are there, they are doing what? Positive. So this kind of things we cannot show in other visuals. See, when I try to show in the pie chart, it is telling what? Are not supported. Pie chart will not support negative values. Can I show in donut chart? No. Tree map also will not support what? Negative values. You can show in the bar chart, but it will not have that much look. You are showing in the bar chart. Is it looking good? No. Which one is looking good here? Column chart. One more change you can do here is whatever the positive are there, show it in green color. Which color? Whatever negative are there, show it in what? Red. How to change the colors here? This time you need to go to format. This time it's not the bar, it's a column. Previously you see what? Bars. Now columns. You need to go to columns. Click on what? Conditional formatting. You need to define what? Rules based on sales. Tell me what you need to write here. What is the number you need to pass? Negative numbers, red color. Positive numbers, green color. What you need to pass here? Hmm. Greater than or equal to? Less than? 0. That way you can write. Less than 0 you can write. Less than 0. This is greater than, right? Where is less than here? You don't have it. If it is less than, you can write it. You don't have less than, you have greater than equal to is blank. So let's say starting from minimum value. Starting from where? Don't pass any number. Instead of this, don't pass any number. If you don't, cancel it, guys. One more time. Click on what? Conditional formatting. Rules. I'm doing defining the rules based on, sorry, not sales, based on profit. Greater than or equal to, don't pass any number. When you don't pass any number, it will take what? Minimum number till what? Less than 0. What color you want less than 0? Red color, guys. I have the red color here itself. Red color. Click on what? New rule starting from where? 0 till where? Max. Don't pass any number again. Which color you need? Green color. Go and choose the green color now. Okay. Now, are you getting two colors here? Yes. Negative value is red color. Positive value is green color. They can even understand much better now. Okay. That is about. This one is a column chart or stacked column chart? It's just a column chart. You are showing only what? One value, right? Now, I will ask one question here. I'm taking one column chart. In the column chart, I'm going to show which values? I'm going to show category wise sales. Which one? Category wise sales. Is it wrong to show category wise sales in the column chart? No, it's not wrong. You can show. But when you have negative values, is it correct to show negative values in the tree map? No. You in the tree map, you are seeing only what? Positive values only. Negative values are not supported. When you have negative values, what is the best visual to show? Column chart. Okay. So we understand stacked column chart. Field wells are same, and we return the purpose, and even formatting options also same. When I go to formatting, will you have same formatting options? X-axis, Y-axis, legend, small multiples, grid length, zoom sliders, columns. Previously, you might see what? Rows, now columns, ribbons, data labels, total labels, plot area background, all are same. So here, first advantage of this first row visuals is all the first row visuals will have same field wells. Same field wells. You not only have same field wells, you will have same formatting options. What? Same formatting options. Then what is the difference here? We are telling that first row visuals have what? Same field wells. Have what? Same formatting options. Then what is the difference? Huh? What is the difference? I'm telling that for all these visuals, same field wells we will have, I'm telling, same formatting options we have. Then what is the difference? When you are learning the visual, how many things you learn? Three things. What are the three things? Purpose, field wells, formatting options. We are telling what is same. Field wells are formatting options are same. Then what is the difference? Purpose is different. Which one? Purpose is different. So each visual will have a different purpose. I said that bar chart or stacked bar chart you will use when you have more number of categorical values. I said that column chart you will use when you have a negative measure values. Like that, the purpose will be different. But field wells and formatting options, if you know one visual, remaining visuals are same. So next one you have is what? Clustered bar chart. Till now we see stacked. So here, this is column chart or stacked column chart? Column. Let's go and add region column here. When I go and drag the region, it is column or stacked?
Stacked.
Stacked column now. Stacked column. Why? Because you are showing multiple values in the same column. And if you want to show total labels, you can show it. How can you show? Format, enable the total labels. Okay, that is about this visual. Next visual I would like to explain is clustered bar chart.
Bar.
First, let me take the stacked bar chart, and beside that, I'll take clustered bar chart, and I'll tell you when we don't go with stacked bar chart, when we will go with clustered bar chart. Let's take first go and plot here category wise, region wise sales. What you need to plot here? Category wise, region wise sales. Tell me how to show category wise, region wise sales here in this visual. Go and drag category column to where? Y axis. Sales to X axis. Is it a bar chart or a stacked bar chart now? Bar chart.
Bar.
Now go and try to add region to where? Legend. Now it's a bar chart or stacked bar chart?
Stacked.
Stacked bar chart. By looking at the stacked bar chart, I'll ask few questions. You just answer them. The question is, in technology, which region is doing higher sales and which region is doing less sales? In where? Technology. Which
East.
region is doing higher sales and which region is doing less sales?
East is high.
East is highest. Okay, correct. Then south is
L-
less.
South is
In
less.
furniture,
West is high. And south
what
is
you are
less.
doing, you are comparing what? Four numbers and you are telling
Mhm.
it. Whenever this kind of comparison is required, don't present in the stacked bar chart. You have a best visual for comparison called what? Clustered bar chart. Now go and try to present the same information in the clustered bar chart. Now I am taking which visual now? Clustered bar chart. In the clustered bar chart, you will have same field wells. What field wells you have for stacked bar chart? Clustered bar chart also have same field wells, but the presentation will be different. Now you tell me here, I want to show category wise, region wise sales, same here. Where to drag category column? Axis. Where to drag sales column? Axis.
X.
Is it a clustered bar chart or bar chart?
Bar chart.
Bar chart. You want to add region now. Which one? Region. Where again? Legend. When I go and drag legend, it added the region. Now this visual is not a bar chart. If you show multiple bars, one beside the other, one beside the other, if you have one beside the other, it is what?
Cluster.
Clustered. It is what? Clustered. One on top of other, stacked. This is what? Stacked. One beside the other, clustered. It's a clustered bar chart. Now, if you see here, when I ask a question in technology, which region is doing more sales, you no need to compare the numbers. You can tell where big bar is there. In furniture, which one is doing less sales? South. South. I don't need to compare the numbers. I can tell based on the bars. So whenever this kind of comparison is required, better to present in which visuals? Clustered. I'll complete the class in another 2-3 minutes. Just give me 2-3 minutes. The same presentation, now you are showing horizontally, right? Some people will like to see the same presentation vertically. Where? Vertically. To present the same presentation vertically, there is a visual called what? Clustered column chart. Same data, try to plot it here. What is the data I'm planning to plot here? Category to where? X-axis. Sales to Y-axis. Is it a clustered column chart or column chart for now? It's just a column chart. It's just a column chart. Next one, I want to show region. Go and drag what? Region. When I drag the region, now this presentation you are showing what? Vertically. Only difference is previously we show, sorry guys, horizontally like this. Now we are showing what? Vertically. Can I show total labels? Office supplies total, how much it is doing? Total labels here? Not possible. When I go and select this, go to format, do you see only what? Data labels. You don't see what? Total. If your client requirement is to see the total label also, then we need to go with what? Stacked. We need to go with what? Either stacked bar chart, either stacked column chart, where we can show what? total labels. If your client requirement is used to comparison, right? Which region is doing more or less? If you want to compare, you need to go with either cluster bar chart or cluster column
Column
chart.
chart.
Cluster bar chart and cluster bar, you have next visual, what we discussed here. Cluster bar chart and cluster column chart. Which one? Clustered bar chart and clustered column chart. When you need to use this? For comparing the values. For what? For comparing values. Then we will use above two visuals. We'll use above two visuals. Okay. If you want horizontally, you can go with bar. If you want result vertically, column. Remaining all are same. Next one is what?
Stack.
100% stacked bar chart. Previously we see what? Stacked. Now it added what? 100%. Next you have 100% stacked bar chart, 100% stacked bar chart. And next one, 100% stacked column chart. 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked column chart. So what is the difference is? So previously, when I take stacked bar chart, I can see the numbers. Technology, central region is doing how much sales, east region is doing how much sales, south how much, and west how much. Instead of showing the numbers, I would like to show percentages here. What you need to show? Percentage breakdown. Now you are showing number breakdown. Yes or no? If you want percentage breakdown, then you need to use what? And I want to understand in technology, central region is contributing how much percent? East region contributing how much percentage? If you want to show the results in the percentage, we need to go with what? 100% stacked. If you see, when I convert to 100% stacked bar chart, is it showing in numbers or percentages?
Percent.
Percentages. Stacked bar chart, numbers. If your requirement is to see numbers, go with stacked bar chart. If your requirement is to show what? Percentages, you go with 100% stacked bar chart. So out in technology, which region is contributing more percentage? East. What is the more percentage? 31.69 is the more percentage, right? So the same result now you are showing horizontally. If you want this result, what? Vertically, we can go and present what? 100% stacked column chart. Some people will like to see this result horizontally. Some people will like to see this result where? Vertically. So it's based on the client interest, we'll choose it. Okay. So whenever we need to see breakdown in percentages, breakdown in what? Percentages, you need to go to 100% stacked bar chart, 100% stacked. Whenever we need to see breakdown in numbers, breakdown in what? Numbers, stacked bar chart or stacked column chart. These are the visual. Advantage of this first row of visuals is, as I said, all these first row of visuals have same field wells. And what? Same formatting options, only they are different purpose, right? Let's stop here. So almost yesterday and today, we discussed around 9 visuals: pie chart, donut chart, Treemap, bar charts. And there is one more visual in this category, scatter chart. I'll discuss later. Scatter chart also comes under categorical data only. I'll discuss later. Let's go with some questions now. Anybody have any questions?